As biographer James Lincoln Collier points out in his book, it's in the form of a classic American popular song. But more than most pop composers' popular songs, Ellington intended to write more consecutive melodies made up of quite different, even contrasting phrases, producing more effective speech or dialogue. Don George's lyrics for I'm Beginning to See the Light deals with romantic images such as legend shine, rainbows in my wine, to which the singer was impervious until falling in love. As you can hear in some of the lyrics. I never cared much for moonlight skies. I never winked back at fireflies. But now that the stars are in your eyes, I'm beginning to see. This piece was featured in the award-winning 1981 Broadway show Sophisticated Ladies, and Harry James' version appears in the 2000 film My Dog Stick, which I've never seen, so I don't know about that, but I would suggest if you like this song, look up that particular song, My Dog Stick, and see how it features. And it's been featured in many jazz novels and big band repertoire since, so hopefully you enjoy our rendition of I'm Beginning to See the Light. So the next piece that we want to think is, they can't take that away from me. You can see a bit of a life thing tonight. So written in 1937 for the film musical Shall We Dance, starring Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. stars of the film back in those days. However, Gershwin was less than thrilled that it only featured one verse and one rendition of the chorus. However, the star power of Stair and Rogers was enough to make both the movie and the song a hit. And They Can't Take That Away From Me actually became the only Gershwin song to be nominated for an Academy Award. The lyrics tell of lovers who cannot be separated in spirit, even if they are apart. The way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea. The memory of all that, no, they can't take that away from me. The song was most famously recorded in 1962 by Frank Sinatra with his trademark swing fill, and can be found on the album Sinatra and Swing Brass, and has appeared in many musicals and films since. Listen out for it in the High School Gershwin review that's featured in Mr. Holland's reviews. I missed that one, but I'm going to be going back to definitely have a listen to that and see if I can pick out where it is in that particular review. So without further ado, we're going to play for you. They Can't Take That Away From Me. So does anyone in the room not know the cartoon series of Hanna-Barbera, The Flintstones? Anyone at all?
Or the awful movie.
Or the awful movie, yes. Hands up, hands down. Fantastic. So it actually predates The Simpsons by almost 30 years, believe it or not. Flintstones was the first prime-time animated show on TV, and until 1997, when The Simpsons stole the ground, The Flintstones aired the most episodes of any animated show in prime time, with 166 episodes between 1960 and 1966. The show was so successful it established Hanna-Barbera as the largest producer of animated films. Fred and Wilma Finch, and their neighbours, Barney and Becky Rock, live in Bedrock during 10,000 BC. Fred and Barney work at the quarry, and Betty and Wilma are the homemakers, who are constantly at odds with their husbands, and in the third and mid-fourth seasons, respectively, kids Pebble and Bam Bam join the cast. Joe Barbara thought about calling the show the Gladstones, but then decided on the Flagstones. Until then, he realised it was a comic strip, same name. The origin of Fred's iconic "Yabba Dabba Doo" catchphrase actually came from Alan Reed, who voiced Fred, and reportedly used the line during a recording session. Reed's mother apparently used to say, "A little dabble do ya," which then inspired Reed. Alan said, "Hey Joe, where it says Yahoo, can I instead say Yabba Dabba Doo?" To which he replied, "Yeah, God knows where he got it from, but it'll do." So another fact I'll introduce to you, because this was given us to us by our lovely Gavin in the trumpet section here as well. It seems strange now that married couples weren't allowed to share a bed on American televisions. But watched enough old TV shows and you'll see that indeed, husbands and wives usually slept in separate beds. While many sources claim that Fred and Wilma were the very first couple to share a bed on American TV, that title actually belongs to Mary Kay and Johnny, the sitcom that ran from 1947 to 1950. But still, Fred and Wilma were the first, one of the first, and definitely the first animated couple to be. So that's pretty progressive for a Stone Age family, wouldn't you agree? So without further ado, I think it's given me enough time now to get my face rearranged for this particular piece. Meet the Flintstones, and apologies if this gets a bit loud, but it's a very, very, very high trumpet part for me.